Windows open to the air, different than before. Dust turns into golden light across the wooden floor. Coats are lighter on the hook, shoes by the door. Even silence feels away like it wants more. Slow train, soft sun, something's begun. Hello new season, come on in. Not with a storm, but under my skin. No grand parade, no sudden reason, just this quiet hello new season. Branches holding hints of green, sky a thinner blue. Morning carries softer tone, breaking through. Old weight loosens from my hands, falls without a sound, like I've been standing still for months, and now I've turned around. Deep breath, let go, let it show. Hello new season, warm and wide. Not because the past is gone, but I've changed inside. It doesn't rush, it doesn't weaken, it simply says hello new season. No need to chase the sunlight, no need to run ahead. The earth knows how to turn itself without what's left unsaid. Hello new season, here I stand, open eyes, open hands, step by step, with every reason I walk into a new season. I didn't write this down in ink or fold it neat and tight. It started as a softer thought one early morning light. No grand confession on the page, no promise carved in stone, just words I never let myself admit when I'm alone. No perfect line, no clever art, just from the heart. My own spring letter to who I am, not who I tried to be before, or who they understand. It doesn't shout, it doesn't plead, it simply says you're allowed to breathe. I've carried quiet winters long without a place to rest, smiling through the colder winds with questions in my chest. But somewhere in the fragile thaw, a gentler voice appears. It doesn't judge the path I took or measure lost out years. No blame to keep, no debt to weather, just light as feather. My own spring letter, soft and true, not a map for where to go, just something I once knew. It turns the soil where doubt would grow and lets a small read these lines inside and stay beside my own spring letter, clear and slow, not the bloom the world can see, but the will to grow. It doesn't rush, it doesn't sever, it stays with me, my own spring letter. Unsent but real. A silver hush along the street, soft echoes at my feet. Nothing urgent in the sound, just a calm that gathers round. It doesn't rush away, it chooses to stay. Spring rain lingers on my skin, not a storm that comes and goes, but a quiet settling in. It falls, it waits, then softly sings. Spring rain lingers. Windows blur with gentle lines, tracing passing time. Old thoughts loosen in the gray, washing sharpness away. No lightning cold, no thunder cry, just a breathing sky. Spring rain lingers through the air, turning corners of my heart, tender, clear. It doesn't flood, it only brings a softer rhythm. Spring rain lingers. If the clouds should drift apart, leaving sunlight on my heart, I will keep that quiet tone as my own. Spring rain lingers, clear and slow, not a memory to escape, but a place I let it flow. It cools, it warms, it gently clings long after falling. Spring rain lingers, a fading ring, still shimmering. Morning on an empty street, quiet steps beneath my feet, shadows fading into gray. Night is slipping away, a softer sky above my head, less of what I never said, breathing in a slower pace, light upon my face. No loud sign to guide, just something warm inside. Soft light on my way, slow and kind. Soft light on my way, clearing up my mind. Not the whole horizon wide, just enough to stay. Soft light on my way. catching golden lines, turning small things into signs. What once felt too far to see feels close to me. Every step a little sure, not perfect but pure. Even doubts begin to sway in the light of day. No need to know it all, just answer in the call. Soft light on my way, warm and near. Soft light on my way, nothing left to fear. Not a promise carved in stone, just this gentle ray. Soft light on my way. If the road turns cold again, if I lose my steady plan, I will let the daylight stay anyway. Soft light on my way, here I stand. Soft light on my way, open hands. Step by step I find my place, breath by breath I stay. Soft light on my way. Nothing loud to say, just soft light on my way. A softened edge along the day, like something chose to stay. No bright sign across the sky, still the air feels light. A gentle pause that won't dissolve, lingering spring hush, resting near. Not a blossom bursting wide, but a calm that settles here. It doesn't fade, it doesn't rush, lingering spring hush. Old frost thins without a fight, melting into quiet light. A slower rhythm fills the space where winter left its trace. No grand display, just this sway, lingering spring hush under breath, the tender widening where doubt once slept. It holds the room, it holds so much, lingering spring hush. If the chill returns at night, if the gray outlasts the light, I will lean into that seam, half awake, half dream, lingering spring hush, soft and slow. Not a season rushing in, but a warmth I've come to know. It stays with me in quiet trust, lingering spring hush. Barely heard, yet stirred. across the quiet street, a silver breath on budding leaves, cool against my cheek. Clouds drift slow and undecided, light unsure and pale. Nothing speaks of blossom, yet still something tips the scale. No sudden green, no open sky, just passing by. Spring rain lingers, soft and light, not a storm within the dark, but a gentle hold the trembling gray like memories half clear. Footsteps echo softer now as if they disappear. The earth beneath the surface warms without a sound. What we cannot see above is turning underground. No bright parade, no sweeping view, just something new. Spring rain lingers, low and slow, not the bloom upon the branch, but what makes it grow. It fades the edge of winter's claim. Spring rain lingers again. Spring rain lingers, thin and clear, not the end of colder days, but drawing near. It doesn't rush, it doesn't sing. Spring rain lingers, spring. After the fall, a quiet call. Morning spills across the floor, light is knocking at my door. Yesterday is still around, but it doesn't hold me down. Quiet room, a steady breath, dust and gold above my desk. All the doubts I used to keep feel a little less than deep. Nothing changes all at once, no outside, no sudden sun, just a whisper in the air telling me it's there. Tomorrow in my hand, soft and small, not a promise, just a call. Tomorrow in my hands, I can choose where I stand. Little by little, I understand. Coffee warmth between my palms, heart returning back to calm. Every step I haven't made doesn't feel so far away. Through the window, open sky, clouds are slowly drifting by. If the road is not yet clear, I can start from here. No one tells me who to be, no one holds the key for me. In this quiet I can see it begins with me. Tomorrow in my hands, soft and new, not a race, just something true. Tomorrow in my hands, I don't need a perfect plan. Step by step, I know I can. Maybe courage looks like this, a steady breath, a simple wish. Not the whole wide open land, just tomorrow in my hands. Tomorrow in my hands, bright and near. Even doubt can disappear. Tomorrow in my hands, slow but sure. A little hope I can hold secure. Tomorrow in my hands, I begin where I am. A lighter breath inside my chest, like something found its rest. Nothing grand has changed at all. Still the shadows feel less tall. Every thought begins to sing of a softer kind of thing. This feels like spring, soft and bright. Not the flowers in the air, just the way I seem to care. Even heavy hearts can lift. This feels like spring. Hope appears without a name, gentle, steady, free of claim. What once felt too far away feels close enough to stay. Every silence gently bends toward a warmth that slowly mends. This feels like spring, soft and bright. Not the flowers in the air, just the way I seem to care. Even heavy hearts can lift. This feels like spring. If the sky stays pale and thin, if the chill comes back again, I will trust this quiet thing. Something new is beginning. This feels like spring, warm and kind. Not a promise carved in stone, just a calm I've finally known. Through the hush my heart can sing. This feels like spring. Nothing loud yet everything. This feels like spring. A quiet shift inside my chest. Nothing loud, nothing pressed, just a subtle lift in line through the spaces once confined. No sudden spark, no blazing fire, just something higher. Soft breath rising from within. Not a word I have to say, just the air beneath my skin. It moves slow, it moves true. Soft breath rising through. The weight I carried loosens now, without a reason, without a vow. A steadier pulse begins to stay where doubt once used to sway. No grand release, no sharp surprise, just open sky. Soft breath rising clear and near. Not a change the world can see, but one that settles here. It widens out, it isn't calm and slow, not a storm that breaks the night, just a gentle undertow. It doesn't shout, it doesn't run, soft breath rising one by one. Shift I almost didn't see, unfolding quietly in me. No loud arrival at the door, still it's different than before. A subtle turn, a steady flame, without a name. Spring begins here in this breath, not beyond the distant hills, but in the space I kept. It opens slow, it draws me near. Spring begins here. Its place in the calm I choose to face. No grand parade, no sudden cheer, just clear. Spring begins here under skin, not a blossom I can hold, but a warmth that settles in. Soft and true, not a season chasing life, but a turning point of view. It doesn't shout, it doesn't disappear. Spring begins here, right now. Morning slips between the leaves, thin and wandering, nothing written in the sky. Still I feel it sing. Air moves lightly on my skin, cool and almost free, like a line without a word, finding melody. No need for lyrics, no need to say, it moves my way. Footsteps fall in easy rhythm, gentle and aligned. I don't chase the drifting sound, I let it come and go, like a quiet rising note. Only I can hold, no loud refrain, no harmony, just naturally. Humming the breeze, clear and slow, not a chorus meant to grow, but a steady glow in the ease, in between, humming the breeze. If the wind turns cool again, if the leaves forget their bend, I will keep that tender tone as my own. Humming a breeze, light near, not a promise carved in air, just a presence here. It doesn't rise, it doesn't seize, it gently stays. Humming the breeze. With a breeze. Morning held a fragile chill on windows edged in white. Breath was faint against the air, pale in early light. Nothing promised anything, the sky was soft and thin. Still a quiet shift began, somewhere deep within. No sudden blaze, no golden storm, just changing form. The day turns warm, slow and bright, not a fire across the hills, but easing light. It doesn't rush, it doesn't warn, it gently moves. The day turns warm. Shadows lose their sharper lines along the open floor. Hands no longer search for heat the way they did before. Branches lift in softer wind without a trace of strain. The air feels lighter on my skin, like sunlight after rain. No loud reveal, no grand reform, just subtle warmth. The day turns warm, clear and wide, not a break from yesterday, but a kinder side. It settles in without a storm, it simply stays. The day turns warm. If evening cools the ground, if gray comes back around, I'll remember how it felt when chill had melted. The day turns warm, soft and near, not perfection in the sky, but comfort here. It doesn't shout, it transforms in quiet ways. The day turns warm, light leaning, warmth breathing. There's a pulse beneath the noise, things I almost missed before. Not a sound I hear out loud, but something at the core. It doesn't push, it doesn't pull, it doesn't try to lead. Just steady as a second hand, moving without speed. In and out, slow and wide, something shifting deep inside. Soft rhythm inside, low and true. Not a beat the world can hear, but it moves me through. It doesn't race, it doesn't hide. Soft rhythm inside. I used to chase the loudest song that never felt like mine, trying hard to match a pace I couldn't redefine. Now I let the quiet play without a need to prove. There's comfort in the smallest way, in how the silence moves. Heartbeats fall in a line, not too fast, just in time. Soft rhythm inside, warm and clear. Not a chorus breaking out, but steady here. It finds its place, it settles wide. Soft rhythm inside. If the noise returns again, if I lose the tone back then, I will close my eyes and find that gentle line. Soft rhythm inside, calm and slow. Not a fire in the dark, but a hidden glow. It keeps me close, it keeps me kind. Soft rhythm inside. No spotlight, just time. There's a softer curve to your smile, like something eased inside. A quiet brightness in your eyes. You don't even try to hide. It isn't loud, it doesn't show. Yet I know when spring touches you, the air shifts too. Not because the sky turns blue, but because it moves through you. A gentle change of view when spring touches you. Your laughter lingers longer now, like it found a place to land. Even silence feels alive when you're standing where you stand. No trumpet call, no painted hue, just you. When spring touches you, the light feels new. Corners of the day grow wide, where the winter used to hide. A warmth I always knew. When spring touches you, if the chill returns someday, if the gray won't fade away, awfully sure. When spring touches you, I bloom too. Not a flower in the ground, just a hope that I have found a brighter point of view. When spring touches you, no season without you. There was a silence I had grown into, comfortable, almost blue. Then somewhere between a sigh and a thought, a brighter note was caught. It didn't knock, it didn't warm, it simply formed called spring, spilling through my veins. Not a season on the ground, but a shift I can't explain. It hums beneath my skin, where winter once had been. A melody called spring. Old doubts loosen their hold, stories I no longer told. A fragile chord begins to rise behind my steady eyes. No trumpet sound, no grand parade, just like remain. A melody called spring, threaded in the air, turning corners of my heart into something bare. It moves without a ring, yet everything becomes that melody called spring. If the gray returns someday, if the warmth should drift away, I will listen deep within, where it first began. A melody called spring, clear and slow. Not the blossoms on the trees, but the courage just to grow. It doesn't need a thing, it's already singing. A melody called spring, soft refrain. Spring by faint reflections on the glass, traces of a season past. Cold air thinning into blue, morning breaking through. Footsteps in a quieter street, old snow fading at my feet. What once lingered in the night softens in this light. Nothing disappears at once, nothing fully goes, but even echoes learn to loosen what they hold. Echoes under new light, not as loud as before. Echoes under new light don't ache anymore. They're only gentle reminders of where I've been, standing here in new light again. With tender air, There's a warmth along the wall, not dramatic, not at all, just enough to let me see what still lives in me. Maybe healing doesn't erase, doesn't close the door. It lets the past stay quiet on the floor. Echoes under new light, softer in tone. Echoes under new light, leave me alone. They don't pull me backward into the night. They fade into new light. Ooh, I don't need to silence them, don't need to run. Even shadows shift their shape in the sun. What remains is not the pain, just a line of golden rain. Ooh, 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 ooh. Faint reflections almost gone, morning gently moving on. Old sounds turning clear and slight, echoes under new light. Ooh. An open feeling in my chest, like windows lifted wide. A quiet line of silver sound unfolding from inside. No signal flare, no sudden sign, just space and time. Melody under spring sky, drifting free. Not a chorus meant for crowds, just a note meant for me. It rises, it falls, it learns how to fly. A melody under spring sky. Old fears loosen at the edge, where the air turns thin, where the air turns thin. A softer rhythm gathers pace and pulls me gently in. No thunder call, no bright parade, just light remade. Melody under spring sky, floating slow, threading through forgotten rooms where I used to close. It circles, it sighs, then opens my eyes. A melody under spring sky. If the gray should linger long, if I lose that fragile song, spring sky, clear and white, not a season on the ground, but a turning tide. It carries me high without asking why. A melody under spring sky. And I am home. like warmth remembering my name. Nothing blooming in plain sight. Still I know it's not the same. A distant tone comes back home. Spring echoes softly through my chest. Not a burst of color, just a gentle unrest. It circles slowly and sets me free. Spring echoes softly in me. The air feels thinner than before, as if it shed a hidden weight. Old defenses lose their shape at a patient, tender pace. No sudden cry, just a quiet reply. Spring echoes softly under my skin, a silver vibration letting new days in. It doesn't rush me, it lets me be. Spring echoes softly in me. If the cold recalls my doubt, if the dim tries to drown it out, I will trace that fragile sound until I'm found. Spring echoes softly, clear and slow. Not a trumpet calling, just a steady glow. It lingers lightly and suddenly. Spring echoes softly through me. A fading tone, still my own. I kept your name between my hands, like a word I couldn't send. All through nights that felt too long, I traced you in a song. No address, no return, just a page that chose to burn. Spring, I wrote you in the gray, on the margins of my doubt, where the cold had worn me out. Line by line, I let you through. Spring, I wrote you. You were never far away, just waiting in my sway, between the ache and quiet room. You lean toward bloom, no trumpet call, no open gate, just a subtle shift of fate. Spring, I wrote you in my veins, through the cracks I used to hide, where the I'm already lighter. Quiet morning on my skin. No rush to lose, no need to win. Something steady, soft and clear, like the air is drawing near. Every breath begins to land in an open hand. Begin again gently, slow and true, not a change the world must see, just a shift inside of me. Even fragile hearts can mend. Begin again gently. Life falls easy on the floor. What felt closed unlocks a door. Nothing sudden, nothing loud, just a thinning cloud. Every silence turns to space for a softer pace. Begin again gently, soft and new, not a promise carved in stone, just a calm I've slowly grown. Even after where I've been, begin again gently. If the past still lingers near, if the path is not yet clear, I will let the moment spin and step within. Begin again gently, warm and light, not the whole horizon wide, just this breath I hold inside. Through the hush I'm living in, begin again gently. Nothing loud, no need to run. Begin again gently. Begin again gently. A quiet glow beneath my skin, like I've always carried it in. Nothing sudden, nothing loud, still it feels allowed. Every breath begins to show there's more in me than I know. Breathing in my life, soft and slow, not a fire I need to prove, just a warmth I let move. Even doubt drifts out of sight. promise carved in stone, just to call my own through the hush of day and night. No need to fight. I breathe my life. Gentle rhythm in my chest, nothing pushing, nothing pressed, something moving light and free, like it's carrying me. Every breath begins to sway in an easy kind of way, humming with the wind, soft and slow. Not a song the world must hear, just a tone that lingers near. Even heavy thoughts grow thin, humming with the wind. Hope appears without a claim, simple, steady, free of name. What once felt too hard to hold feels lighter than before. Every silence starts to sing of a small forgiving thing, humming with the wind, soft and slow. Not a song the world must hear, just a tone that lingers near. Even heavy thoughts grow thin, humming with the wind. If the night feels long and wide, if I lose my steady stride, I will let the current spin and breathe again, humming with the wind, warm and kind. Not a promise carved in stone, just a calm I call my own. Through the hush I'm living in, humming with the wind. Nothing loud, no need to win, humming with the wind. Pale gold resting on the ground, winter loosens without a sound. Nothing blooming loud or soon, still the air begins to bloom. Every shadow turning thin as the quiet light moves in. Light steps into blue, soft and clear. Not a color bursting bright, but it's near. Light steps into blue, I can see something growing quietly. Open sky and tender blue. Morning feels a little new. What was frozen in the gray finds a softer kind of way. The light steps into blue, soft and clear. Not a color bursting bright, but it's near. The light steps into the seeds are still unknown, I will trust the hidden tune. Light steps into bloom. Light steps into bloom, warm and wide. Not a promise shouted loud, but inside. Light steps into bloom, let it stay through the softly opening day. Soft light grows, blooming slow. I've seen the way you hold it in, like breaking would be wrong. You smile through what you never say, and still keep moving on. You don't have to be so strong all the time. This is a letter to me, written in quiet ink. You've done better than you think. Even when the nights ran deep, you stayed. This is a letter to me. There were days you almost quit, but something kept you here. A fragile thread of stubborn hope, stronger than your fear. You carried more than anyone knew, and still you grew. This is a letter to me, folded soft and small. You don't have to win it all. You are worthy as you are, even scarred. This is a letter to me. If tomorrow feels too wide, if the doubt won't step aside, read these lines again and breathe. This is a letter to me, gentle and true. I forgive the things I couldn't do. I honor who I've been and who I'll be. This is a letter to me. Signed with patience, signed with love. Didn't know it started, no clear beginning line, just a gentle trace of sound crossing into mine. It wasn't in the distance, it wasn't in the air, more like something waking somewhere nowhere. No sudden chord, no rising key, just quietly a melody heard softly, low and near. Not a song for everyone, just for here. It doesn't call, it doesn't plead, a melody heard softly underneath. It moves along the edges where thoughts begin to slow. Not loud enough to follow, but enough to let me know. The rhythm stays uncertain, it bends but doesn't break. Like light before the morning, or breath before awake. No perfect pitch, no harmony, just steadily. A melody heard softly through the gray. Not a grand arrangement, just a gentle sway. It finds a space where doubts recede. A melody heard softly in me. If noise should fill the room, if silence ends too soon, I'll close my eyes and let it stay. It knows the way. A melody heard softly, clear and thin. Not a choir in the sky, but a calm within. It doesn't rise, it doesn't fall. A melody heard softly, that's all. Not louder, just closer. Vibration in my chest, barely formed, but warm. No clear lyric to confess, just a gentle turn in the storm. It doesn't rush, it doesn't climb. It keeps its time, humming slowly under breath. A quiet circle around what's left. No need for answers, no need to know. Just humming slowly. The edges of the day grow wide, where tension used to stay. A softer rhythm slips inside and smooths the sharp away. No spotlight glow, no sudden cry, just by and by. Small bright current settling in. It rises gently, then drifts below. Still humming slowly. If the noise returns too fast, if the calm begins to pass, I will lean into that tone. Slowly, clear and low. Not a song for everyone, just a space where I can go. It steadies every pulse I know. Still humming slowly. No ending, just breathing. Shadows stretch along the floor, longer than before. Golden light begins to lean toward the open door. The clock moves without a sound, yet everything has changed. What was bright and overhead now drifts and rearranges. No sudden dusk, no closing sky, just passing by. The afternoon turns soft and slow, not the end of day, but a gentler glow. It doesn't fall, it doesn't burn, it simply shifts as the afternoon turns. Conversations lose their edge, voices settle low, dust begins to catch the light in an amber flow. The warmth that filled the room thins but doesn't fade, like something letting go without being afraid. No loud goodbye, no curtain drawn, just moving on. The afternoon turns thin and wide, not a fading into dark, but a softer side. It cools the walls where sun once burned, it makes its way as the afternoon turns. If night should come too soon, if silence fills the room, I'll hold the quiet hue of gold and blue. The afternoon turns calm and clear, not a loss of light, but drawing near. It doesn't rush, it doesn't yearn, it gently becomes as the afternoon turns. Light leaning, day breathing. A quiet thought I couldn't keep, resting just beneath something tender in my chest, longing to be expressed. Every breath begins to say, there are words I couldn't say. A letter in spring, soft and true, not of blossoms in the air, but the way I think of you. Even silence wants to sing a letter in spring. Hope appears between the lines, hidden in the quiet signs. What once felt too far to send finds its way in the end. Every pause begins to move toward the truth I always knew. A letter in spring, soft and true, might have blossoms in the air, with the way I think of you. Even silence wants to sing a letter in spring. If the words don't sound just right, if they tremble in the light, I will trust this gentle thing. Hearts can promise carved in stone. Just the feeling fully grown through whatever days may bring. Letter and spring, nothing louder than this string. A letter and spring. Space inside my chest where heavy thoughts once pressed. No sudden break, no shattered part, just a widening start. The rhythm shifts without a sound, my feet on ground. Fresh air, new heart, breathing in. Not a race to leave the past, just a softer way to begin. It opens slow, it plays its part. Fresh air, new heart. Old words fall like worn out coats, slipping from my throat. Pulse begins to move towards something true. No need to prove, no need to run. It's already done. Fresh air, new heart, under skin. Not a fire to burn it all, just a steady warmth within. It steadies doubt, it pulls apart. Fresh air, new heart. Ooh, if the echo up before knocks again upon the door, I will greet it, let it pass like glass. Fresh air, new heart, clear and wide. Not a promise carved in stone, but a shift I feel inside. It doesn't shout, it doesn't start, it simply is a new heart. One long breath, and I'm reset. Quiet strength within your eyes, growing where the courage lies. Nothing loud, no sudden flame. Still I know you've changed. Every breath you take so slow holds a light you barely show. To you in bloom, soft and bright. Not the colors in the air, but the way you choose to care. Even shadows leave the room. To you in bloom. Hope appears in gentle ways, living in your quiet days. What once felt too far to see is unfolding beautifully. Every silence softly proves you are stronger than you knew. To you in blue, soft and bright. Not the colors in the end, but the way you choose to care. Even shadows leave the room. To you in blue. If the skies don't change so fast, if the doubts return at last, I will still believe in you, blooming true. To you in the warm and kind, not a promise carved in stone, just the grace that you have grown through whatever days resume. To you in blue. Nothing more I need to prove. I see you